Hello students, today we are going to see our next chapter, that is the chapter number 2, depreciation account of standard 11 commerce subject account. This is the second part of account, and here we are going to see the chapter called depreciation account. So as we know that in the business we are using different asset like furniture, building, vehicle, machinery, computer, etc. So those assets, the value of that is decreasing day by day, and that decrease is because of use of the asset or because of the new innovation or because of any other reason. When there is a value of the machinery or value of the any asset is decreased, and that decrease supposed to be accounting in the books of account. So for that we have to pass the necessary journal entry, and we have to reduce the value of those assets. So here in this chapter we will see what is depreciation, that means meaning of the depreciation, then characteristic of depreciation, objective of depreciation, factor affecting depreciation. Again we will see different method of finding out the depreciation, and how to do journal entry as well as posting in the books of account. That we'll see in this chapter. Again, how to make the entry in the final account of that depreciation. So let's see the chapter that is depreciation, and here let's see meaning as well as characteristic. Okay, now let's see the meaning as well as characteristic of depreciation. So here definition of depreciation according to Carter. Depreciation is gradual, permanent decrease in the value of the asset due to any reason. So if in the fixed asset we can see that there is a gradual decrease in the value of the asset, and it is permanent decrease, then it is called depreciation, and that depreciation is due to any reason. So it can be because of time factor, or it can be because of usefulness, or because of new innovation, or because of the different the choice of the customer is changed, or because of any other reason. So if there is a the value of the asset is decreasing permanently, so that is called depreciation according to Carter. Now let's see the definition according to Spicer and Taylor. So according to that, depreciation may be defined as measure of exhaustion of the effective life of an asset due to causes during given period. So here the period is fixed, and in that period if the value of the asset is decreased and it is because of any causes, so that is called depreciation. So here effective life is going to be decreased because of reason, so that is called depreciation. So here again the characteristic of depreciation is given to us, and that is the fixed asset. So here depreciation is calculated on the fixed asset, and fixed asset can be tangible or intangible. So tangible asset like furniture, computer, vehicle, building, etc. And intangible asset means patent, trademark, copyright, goodwill, etc. So here as we know that there is a depreciation is calculated on both fixed asset, tangible as well as intangible, but we are not going to calculate depreciation on current as well as liquid assets. So here depreciation is not calculated on current and liquid asset of the business like cash, stock, debtors, etc. So here we are going to calculate the depreciation on the fixed asset only. So that is very first characteristic. Now the second characteristic is useful value. So depreciation indicates continuous and permanent reduction in the useful value of the asset. So because of depreciation we can come to know that there is a decrease or reduction in the useful value of the asset. So it is a continuous and permanent reduction in the value of the asset. So that's why it is called depreciation. The next one is the time. So depreciation is the expense that is related to usefulness as well as time. So if we are not using the asset, then also because of time factor factor, the depreciation must be calculated on that. If we know that if we are not using car but it is living in the garage like that, if we are going to leave the car in the garage like that, then also the value of the car is going to be decreased. So if we are using that asset or if we are not using that asset, we need to calculate the depreciation, and that's why it is useful value of the asset as well as time factor is also affected to the fixed asset. Next is a revenue expense. So here depreciation is a revenue expense. It is non-cash. Kana we are not paying this expense in the cash, but it is a non-cash revenue expense. So we have to debitate the same to the profit and loss account of every year. So that's why the revenue expense depreciation is debited to profit and loss account as a non-cash revenue expenditure. So here it is a non-cash. We are not paying that expense in a cash, and it is a revenue as we have to calculate each and every year. So it is a revenue expenditure. Now the next is the return of amount. So in spite of being a revenue expenditure, it is not paid in a cash like salary or rent or other expense. So here it is a revenue expenditure, but we are not paying in a cash like other revenue expenditure. Next is a useful of asset. Depreciation is based on the consumption along with the time. So that we already discussed that if we are using that asset, so that is usefulness of the asset. So we have to calculate the depreciation at the end of accounting year. Amount of depreciation is deducted from the value of the asset at the end of accounting year. So here in a year, once we are going to calculate the depreciation, and that amount we have to deduct it from the value of the asset, and that's supposed to be debited to profit and loss account. And in the balance sheet, we have to write the net amount, that is amount less depreciation. The net amount will be written in the balance sheet as a next year value of the asset. So that is the accounting effect of a depreciation. The last one is a provision. So here depreciation is one kind of provision. So here we are providing for the depreciation, so that if we need to buy the another asset, we can buy that asset after the specified period. So it is a provision. So these are the characteristics of the depreciation. You may note down this, then we will see the objective of the depreciation. Okay, now let's see objective or necessity of provision for depreciation. So why there is a need to provide for depreciation, as we are not paying this expense in a cash. So what are the other factors that is make the depreciation needed to be calculated? So here the necessity of depreciation is as follows. In that, very first is to be treated as business expense. So depreciation is a revenue expense of the respective accounting year which is not paid in cash. So here, as we know that the depreciation is a business expense and we have to calculate it. Although we are not paying this expense in cash, but we need to calculate it and we have to debit it to profit and loss account. Now, the next is a we have to prepare the balance sheet. So here the balance sheet disclose the economic position of the business, where assets are shown after deducting depreciation. So here all the assets, all the depreciable asset, that is the fixed asset, tangible as well as intangible fixed asset, is shown after deducting depreciation. Due to this, balance sheet reflect true position and true and fair position of the entire business can be ascertained. So here, to know the true and fair position of the business, we have to calculate depreciation and we have to deduct the amount of depreciation from the fixed asset, and afterwards we have to write the net amount in the balance sheet, so it can reflect the true position of the business. Next one is to determine correct cost of production. So here, when we are finding out the cost of the production, we have to include the depreciation. As we know that in the cost of production, depreciation is also there. When we are producing any goods, the assets are used in that. So for that, we have to find out the depreciation and we have to add the same in the cost of production. So to determine the cost of cost of goods produced, production related expense should be considered. Thus, like other expense, depreciation on assets is to be considered to be determine the cost. So that's why it is needed to find out the depreciation. Next one is to determine the correct selling price of product or service. So here, to know what is the selling price of the product, for that also there is a need of the depreciation. To arrive at a selling price of a product or service, total cost is determined where depreciation is included. So here in the total cost, depreciation is supposed to be included, as we know that to produce any product we are using the fixed assets. So for that also depreciation is needed. The next one is to maintain the capital. The significant share of total capital is employed in fixed assets. So here, whatever we are bringing cash in the business, capital in the business, from that major part we are utilized in the fixed assets. So these assets become useless at the end of useful life. So after some times, after 5 years or 7 years, that asset are become useless. So to acquire new asset or to maintain those assets, we need to find out the depreciation and we have to provide it for the same in the profit and loss account. So to acquire new asset, capital is needed. To maintain capital in the business, provision is being made on the asset of the business. So for that it is necessary. The last one is to comply with the legal provision. As per the Income Tax Act, it is compulsory to calculate depreciation on the all assets, that is all fixed assets, and it is the rate of the depreciation is also prescribed in the Income Tax Act. So here, to comply with the legal formality, there is a need to find out the depreciation. So here, computation of depreciation and its recording in the account are done according to the legal provision. So it is compulsory by the income tax to calculate depreciation as well as to make the accounting for that. So these are the necessity of the provision of the depreciation. Students, you may note down this. Then we will see the next topic, that is a factor affecting the depreciation. Okay, now let's see the factor affecting depreciation. So here, because of the factor, there is a depreciation of the asset. So that's why it is called causes of reduction in useful value of asset are as follow. Saying that very first is a use of asset. So the efficiency of any asset reduced due to its use, useful life and useful value reduced due to the reduction of the asset is also reduces, and that reduction is called the depreciation. Now let's see the next, that is the time factor. The life of some asset comes to an automatically on completion of certain period. After reduction of estimated scrap value, the remaining cost price is written off as a depreciation. During useful life of asset, many times assets remain unused. Still, their value is decreasing. This decrease is known as depreciation. So here, what is happening, that the time factor reduce the value of the asset, and even if we are not using that asset, then also at the end of the that is the lifespan of the asset, we have to find out the estimated scrap value, and from the value of the asset we have to deduct the scrap value, and that value have to be divided by the useful years of the life, and this is how we have to find out the depreciation. So here, if the asset is unused, then also we have to depreciate it if the value of the asset is decreasing due to the time factor. So next factor that is affecting to the depreciation is a time factor, and after that the other one is a gradual reduction in the quantity. So here, as we know, some asset like mines and oil well and gas, these are the asset when we are using it, the quantity of that is reducing, and because of the quantity is reducing, we have to depreciate that asset. So here the another factor is a gradual reduction in a quantity. So the value of some asset is determined by the quantity of the respective asset, like gas, mine, oil wells, etc. The value of such asset is based on their size or quantity. Use of such asset reduce their value. This reduction is known as depreciation. So because of we are using that asset, and there is a need to depreciate it. Next factor is permanent reduction in the market value. The amount of permanent reduction in market value of asset is known as depreciation. So when there is an asset and the value of that asset is reduced due to any reason, and that is not going to be increased because of any factor, so that permanent reduction of the market value of such asset will be known as a depreciation. Next one is the accident. Sometimes accident create loss during the use of asset. This reduce the utility and estimated life of the asset, and the value of asset also reduce. This is known as depreciation. So here what is happening, that the life of the asset may be more, but because of any accident, the value and the efficiency or utility of the asset is decreases, and because of the utility is decreases, the value of the asset is going to be decreased, and this decrease of the value of the asset is known as the depreciation. Next one is a new innovation or research. So at the time of introduction of new technology or innovation, the value of asset is reduced. So because of new technology, new innovation, the old asset is the value of the old asset is going to be reduced, and this reduce is also known as the depreciation. Next one is the natural factor. So here what is happening, because of the natural factor like flood, earthquake, rain, climate change, the estimated life of asset is decreasing, and this decrease is also known as depreciation. So here, because of the natural factor, the value of the asset is decreasing, and that decrease is also known as depreciation. So these are the factors that is affecting the depreciation. Students, you may note down this. Thank you for watching this video. In our next video, we will see the factor that is considered while calculating the depreciation and depreciable asset. Again, we will see that which are the method that we are going to see to calculate the depreciation. That we will see next. Thank you for watching this video.